What is going on, you beautiful people? It is your boy Yuri VI here, also known as Yuri6. Today, I'm going to be doing a Jason guide for you guys because I've had a lot of people ask for guides for specific characters, and I think that Jason honestly is a character who needs a guide the most. And so I just want to show you guys like some combos that I've learned after playing him up to level 8. I think I found out a lot of interesting things that not a lot of other people know about combos with Jason. Learn how to get, go into all your moves, or if not all your moves, at least some of your moves, and I guarantee you will learn a combo in this video that you have not seen another Jason player do. I promise you. I've cooked up some of this stuff specifically just for you guys. I spent hours in the lab, so I just hope you guys learned something, and I hope it's not a letdown. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoy the video. If you like the video, maybe comment, let me know what you guys want to see, and subscribe. It's free and it really helps out the channel. We just hit 70 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. We're on the way to our 100. I'll call out the next milestone like 80 or 85. We moving. See, it seems like at higher percent you do need that little bit of leverage to get there. See? 27% combo at, what, 30? Missed right there. Just I didn't wait. I waited too long right there. Just right. Just right. Go behind on that one. Just right. Just right. Just right. Lead to that. Which then leads to... Perfect. Just like that. He has a strong hit confirm game. Meaning if he hits his machete, he really can go into imagination, and if the Jason has enough talent, my tongue, then he'll be able to really spice it up. So like, for example, right now all I'm doing is this, and that's all that I found that didn't even work. That works. But over time, like this right here, other Jasons will figure out stuff that links. Right now I'm just in the lab thinking, trying to come up with stuff. I haven't seen any videos on Jason. I'm not really regurgitating any information that I've taken in. I'm more so just kind of figuring it out for myself. And yeah, so obviously you have this, which is his tried and true. Honestly, you always want to do that because everyone already knows. Honestly, the whole community knows that his jab into side special is very, very nice. Kills at a high percentage, and it does. Let me refresh because I'm stale. He's at 30. It does a good 20%. I don't know why I said 15. It does a good 20% with that full combo, right? But then you could do like this right here, and that does 27 when it fucking actually works. There we go. And this combo, it seems to work just at infinite percent. Let me see. Past 30, it works. I have all but figured that out. So let's see if it works at 0. We'll do 5. It's fine. Because the start of the combo puts on enough damage to where... Okay, no. Okay, no. Then once he passed 30, it's free. So let's see. What can I do at this percentage off of hit confirms that's better? Okay, so that's nice, but if you're gonna do that, you might as well just go 1-2, right? 5. This does. So what is that, 17%? Right, 17%. Not bad. And it does get him where I need him to get, like closer to that 30%. There's got to be something better. It's got to be something stronger. Let's put him at exactly 0 so that I can see what it is I need to do here. The thing about Jason is that you're always going to be poking your neutral with your fair and, you know, trying to mix them up and stuff, so they're never going to really be at exactly 0, but I do want to figure out, if I do get the hit I want, how I could start and go into something nasty. So at 0, if we do, which does work, it's not at 16. That ain't bad. That also isn't bad. Yes, it does. And I can go to 29, okay. That's perfect, actually. This is the perfect combo, and then at 29 I should be able to do... Perfect, perfect. And then at 56 I can continue to rinse and repeat that. And at 81... yes, yes! No, no, no! Kill! But it's fine though, because... he was at like 100 something. At that percentage, I would just go like this, and then he would die anyway. And then at 30, we can do. And at 56, I want to try the bed combo, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. Oh, it does. Okay, at 56, we can do that. That's beautiful, perfect, beautiful. Okay, so. Then after that, it's like, okay, mix up, mix up, mix up. He's at 100, and then if we get another hit on 100, we can just scream. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful.
You can't stop me that easy.
So now I do want to try going for something a little different. Let's try. Now we know Nair starter goes into jab. We have a lot of different routes. Let's try. 26. 47. There's no point in even going for enough fair after that, and there's really no point in going for Nair after like 90%, because you just won't be able to combo into anything. So what you want to really do with it is you'll want to go very simple jab jab into side B, and that's how you will get most of your kills. These routes that I'm showing you right now are just like low percentage routes, or routes that you can do when they're below 90%, so you can get a couple of them in your head, and you know, some of them look kind of cool, some of them are kind of, you know, mid. But so for example, you can do the jab string off of any of his aerials except for up air, obviously. So you could go Nair into jab string into this. You can go fair into be like this. Go right here. Right. Or if you don't want to stale out miss, you could just go into the up B. This is what I normally do, because the up B afterward, they're in front of you. Not only does it do a good amount of damage, but they're in front of you, so they're going to be scared of you hitting like a fair afterward, or maybe you mixing up and going for a jab. That's why I prefer to finish into this, even though technically the mist finisher does, I think, 2 or 3 more damage, but you will stale out your mist, and you want your mist to be fresh so that you can kill once they get to like 90, right? So as I was saying, yeah, you could do dare into jab, jab, up B, boom, and like I said, mist does 2 more damage, but that's fine because we get the slam effect, which is in front of us, and that's what we want. Now, once you've done any of those combos, they should be around in between 26 to 30%. Off of the Nair into jab, off of the fair into jab, off the dare into jab, right? They should be around in between 26 to 30. So that's when you want to start going for the stomp combo. So is he at 30 yet? No, he's at 0. Okay, so let's do the 0% combos to get him there. Now he's at 30. Exactly where we want him to be. So next we can go for and that's another 30%. As you can see, he went from 33, I believe, to 61. So good damaging combo, gets him to where you want to get him. And now that he's at 60, you guys know, I've showed you before, we can do the and that is, oh, actually it looked like he might have been actionable. So like I said before, you want to really be preferably around like 63. If you don't want to go for the jab, jab, down smash into bed, then you can just go for jab, jab, down smash into up air. And this works at like most percentages, and I've even had it be, I've had the bot be at 70%. I go for it, hit him with the down smash, and then I jump, and depending on how you jump, you need to time your jump very well for this to work, by the way. You can't just, and willy-nilly mash jump and to get up to them. You need to time your jump really well after the down smash. And then obviously, if you're wondering like, oh, well, what do we do past 90? What do we do past 100? You just kill them at this point. And they're dead. And really, that starts killing about 105, 110, truly. But I've seen it kill way earlier, and depending on the stage you're on, it could definitely kill earlier. And if you're running the weakened stacks, like I talked about earlier, or later, depending on when I post the training arc in the build, you'll have them weakened once you're past 100. So a lot of these combos will not only send them even further, but hit them even harder, and you really want that. So now to go over pretty much everything, a little starter kit. I would suggest using the Fair to start your 0% combo, just because Fair has the most range out of all those moves that I recommend you start with. However, the key to catching him is you need to drift in with it. You can't just go Fair and like fall down and then expect to go like this, because obviously your Fair sends them forward. So what you need to do is, as I showed, see, if you're not drifting far enough, I'm glad I actually messed up right there. If you're not drifting far enough forward, that is exactly what will happen. You want to go, and then at 30, you know the drill. We could go for, as I said before, do not forget, this is not just a one-way guide. You can mix all these combos up however you please. But at 30, you could go for Nair into Fair. Or if you land on the ground, you could go for that jab combo, as you see, and that was at 30, and it took him to 57, and that's essentially the same thing we did with Fair into jab. It was just Nair into jab that time. But let's try to get there it is, Nair into Fair. I think a safe percentage is to say is like 35 through about 80. You can do Nair into Fair. And ooh, DI dependent. It's DI dependent. I saw that he DI'd up that time for some reason. The bot hasn't done that this entire training session. That could definitely mess up your combo. But if they DI up like that, that's fine, because they're sacrificing getting away from you for stalling out. And if they stall out in front of you like that, you can just go for a Fair every single time. And obviously, it's a slow move, so they might dodge it. But them putting themselves in the kill zone like that is just not good for them, because obviously it becomes a 50-50 if you go for a Fair, or you wait for them to drop and you go for this into a side special. Okay, so when they're at this percentage, we all know. Doom. And at this percentage, we're gonna go. I said when they're at this percentage, we're gonna go. I said I recommend doing it with Fair. Honestly, Nair is just as good, and I think it might be better at getting used to doing it, just because of the way Nair sends them. However, it'll be harder to land Nair on people because of the limited range. Limited range of the Nair. But you can definitely go for Nair into the combo if you prefer to do it like that. Let's try to do the Nair into Fair now. He's at 38. Yeah, 35 is about the percentage. 60, 82. And this is with stale Nair Fair as well, because obviously the more times you do a move, the more it becomes delayed. And then he's at 100. Goodbye. Very, very cool. So we've done it with Nair, we've done it with Fair. Let's do it with down air. I should mention, it works from 0 to about 30, and as you saw earlier with Nair, it can work even further than 30. Nair into jab, jab, reset combo, you can continue to do it. It's not like you have to do it at 0. So just keep that in mind, 0 to 30%. Okay, nice at 30. Yeah, it would have worked because the jabs work. But let's try. Right. Then we go for Then we can go for... Oh, that's sick, that's sick, that's sick. Then... That's beautiful. It's a 62, which then you can do... 4.
Surprise! He can't stop me that easy.
Back. Come back, and then what are we thinking? Let's try bet again. Bet again. I see. I think what it is that some small percentage in between 77 and 82, he can actually air dodge out of it for some reason. I don't know why, but I've seen it happen multiple times. So I guess that checks out as much as it's gonna check out. Interesting. So at this percentage, then I would do build some percentage. I'll obviously slam him a couple times first before I throw him, and then I would go for this whenever I hit the jab again. Yeah, very nice. So let's do down air variation if we can. Do the miss finisher instead of up B finisher, and then we'll go for Ang 65. 65. Let's see if bed combo works. No. Okay. I see what it is. It's the percentages that I guess the bed combo would work are not right. It's in between 70 and 85, which is actually way more specific than I had first thought. So like right now it'll probably work. Yeah, I see. So what about 90? I think he's gonna drift too far from down smash. Maybe we could do 1. Yeah, nah, see, just too far from down smash.
I'm getting even stronger.
Oops.
Making that mistake again.
So there you have it, guys. Mainly a lot of combos, some kill conversions, and mainly combos to build percentage, because Jason's biggest problem is getting his hits. And what does he do when he gets his hits, you know? Everybody right now, for the most part, all I see is people doing jab into mist or jab into up special. So I wanted to kind of, you know, open the floodgates, hopefully maybe, to showing people that he has way more than just the jab into mist, jab into up special. Excuse me. And I also wanted to show you guys the perks that I run on Jason and that I was running during that training, so that you could understand exactly what I have on. And the custom set that I run is 5%, Snowball Effect, Last Stand, and Pugilist. The last video that I posted was learning about how to play Jason and learning more stuff about Jason to make this video. I go more into depth about why I run these perks. I'll just run over it real quick, each one. 5% is just the best perk Jason has. Honestly, these two perks are very, what's the word? Situational. Snowball Effect is really good. I also recommended possibly running Press the Advantage to get weaken stacks so Jason can kill even earlier. I didn't mention any of these, but I think Stronger Than Ever is actually decent if you feel like on the respawn you never get to do what you want to do. And I also feel like Protective Momentum is also a decent perk for Jason, because after running on the ground in the same direction for at least 0.5 seconds, you'll get a projectile shield. If your teammate also selects this perk, the projectile shield activates faster. So that's pretty good for him if he's like against Tom and Jerry, or, you know, somebody who's going to spam on him, Marvin, you know, somebody's going to blast him a lot, Morty, annoying, you know, projectile zoner characters. You can run that. But those are the 3 perks that I recommend personally, or excuse me, 4 perks. I also said Stronger Than Ever. I'd really recommend just running Snowball Effect or Protective Momentum for this first slot, because these are the 2 that are deciders. In my opinion, if you run Snowball Effect, you're going to be killing way earlier, doing good damage. And if you run Protective Momentum, you're going to be losing some of that. But say again, you're facing Tom and Jerry, it might really help you out in the matchup. So now we're moving on. I think Last Stand is definitely the perk you want to run on Jason, considering your armored up powered up move makes you take damage, and you're often going to be living past 100%. When you knock somebody back, it'll apply Weaken. Weaken makes them get sent further. As Jason, you want to send him as far as you can. He already hits like a truck, so that's just going to make him hit even harder. Speed Force Assist is something to you know, maybe ponder on going. It does make you a little bit faster, and you can feel it, you know, if you're playing at a decent speed, or especially if you're playing ones and you're just, you know, watching your openings, watching your spacing. You can feel it, but I definitely would recommend Last Stand in my opinion, just so you can get those early kills and really catch your opponent off guard, really put the fear in their heart when you're past 100. When they should be feeling confident to kill you, they'll be feeling even more scared to approach you. And the last perk that I touched up on in the last video, but I'll touch up on again, Airwalker. I think that as time goes on, Airwalker will be really good. I don't know if Jason really has anything specifically with Airwalker that he can do, but hey, as I said, it's only, what, month 1 of the game, time can only tell. And then our last perk, Pugilist. You could run Armor Killer against like Wonder Woman or Superman, as I talked about in the last video. But again, talking about all those perks and what I'd recommend, I would 100% recommend this loadout that I have on. 5%, Snowball Effect, Last Stand, and Pugilist. Very, very basic, very simple, and it's just good. Just very good, honestly. The only thing I would recommend possibly is changing Pugilist for Armor Slicer in some matchups. So I'd run something like this instead, or maybe if I really want to play into the weekend with my teammate in 2s, I might run something like this, right? But these are just the perks I recommend. Going back to the video, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I put a lot of time into figuring out how these normals interact with each other, you know, help you guys learn a little something about the boy Jason, our sweet boy. But that is all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, maybe smash that subscribe button. It's free, helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate you. Like the video if you like the video, and hey, comment. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you learned something new. Let me know if you like a combo you saw, or you like a hit confirm you saw. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for your time.